The best part about being on the team is you get real experience. You get, it's like work experience, only probably a bit better. You're managing as a self-run, student-run team, so you need to manage all of the little things there. You get the learning curve in this team is huge. The amount of stuff you need to know, both technically as far as an engineering point of view, but also the soft skills as well. I'm Mitchell Phillips, I'm the Chief Engineer at Team Swinburne, mechanical engineering and business student. As Chief Engineer, I'm in charge of the design right through to the manufacture, testing and competition of the vehicle. At the start of the year, we decide on how we'd like to approach the year, what kind of concept we'll be after. Then we break it down into sections, so we have a power and electric section, a drivetrain section, chassis, aerodynamics and dynamics. We decide how they're going to tackle the project. They decide on what they're going to do. We design the car, manufacture it, test it, and then compete at the end of the year.
FSA stands for Formula of Society Automotive Engineering. They sort of run a competition every year at the end of the year, where students from universities around Australia, New Zealand, even Asia can take part in. And the students, including us, our team, they basically design, develop, manufacture and then race at the end of the year a Formula type small vehicle against other universities. My name is Christiane Thompson. I'm a Bachelor of Commerce student in International Business and Marketing. I'm part of the team as the Chief Commercial Officer, so I'm leading the business team basically. 2013 FSA Team Swinburne is the biggest team ever. We have approximately over 100 members. Half of them are actually silent members, so the core team is about 50 members, and those are really involved in building the car for this year.
The roles that we play in the team are usually modified for each person, so if we have someone who's particularly good at one particular thing, they'll end up taking that more of a role. Definitely, you've got to play to the strengths of each member. You can't just expect everyone to perform in the same way. Not everyone is as good as CAD as another person. Some people might be better at programming, some people might be better at manufacturing than they are design. Some people are good at the theory, some people are good at hands-on. Different aspects as well. Some people have strengths from different areas. So every member is responsible for getting a sponsor. It's one of the things that we go across the board, no matter if you're an engineer, if you're a business student, if you're accounting or if you're in media. Everyone needs to be involved in sponsors, and with that they usually find sponsors that are relevant to their interests. So some that are more manufacturing inclined would be looking down those kind of sponsors, useful particularly for their parts. So as an engineer you need to source your material and also manufacture your parts. So with those you develop relationships with the sponsors, and very useful for once you're finished uni life.
SAE is great for going into industry. It is the most work you will ever do at university. My name is Jonathan Wolf. I'm team leader for 2013. My main role is to manage the engineering section and the business section to make sure that they work in unison, and I also specifically design the chassis and work on a brand new manufacturing method for that. We're aiming for a top 10 finish. We proved in February that our last car was a top contender in Australian competitions, and with a newer dynamics package, an aerodynamics package and a lighter car overall, we're hoping to bump ourselves up back in the world standings. Performance specifications of this vehicle are 80 kilowatt limited. Acceleration is 0 to 130 in 4.1 seconds. So previously we used a large electric motor about the size of your general garbage bin, weighed about 70 kilos, gave us 80 kilowatt. This year we've gone to 2 pancake motors, about the size of the lid of a garbage can, pretty thin, weighed 12.5 kilos each, so we've cut weight in half, and we've got twice the amount of power that we previously had. So saved weight, more powerful, means the car will go faster.
Our car is quite unique to a lot of other cars, particularly in Australasia. We're one of 2 current electric cars. We compete against petrol cars as well. We'll be the first and only electric car with wings, so high aerodynamic package. The most exciting part will be once we get the car running, and that will be pretty exciting. Usually we all get a little bit excited when we get material in, so we'll get some parts in and some material in, and all the engineers jump out of their seats, run over, and we all pull off the wrapping of all the parts and try and put together whatever we can. It's a little bit like Christmas, happens once a week. I measure the success of this team not by how well the car does at competition. I measure it by the team members at the end of the year and how much they've grown as engineers with their technical skills, but also people and how employable they are and how much they've grown over the year. The reason why you should join the team is because you're going to get a job if you join the team. That's the easiest way. You go to uni to try and get a job, and the people on this team get jobs because we've got the experience, and we've got so many sponsors involved, so many contacts that you develop, and a lot of these sponsors actually end up hiring our alumni. Kenworth hired about half of our alumni last year. So if you want to get a job, then this is the best place to get it.
This year our motto was build a team who builds a car. We will be not only showcasing our new design, but we'll also showcase the team who built it. Watch out for Team Swinburne at this year's comp.